news, sports, animals, photo editing, video editing, online income. These are some of the things that I talk about on my channel, and if you like any or all of these topics, please click on the subscribe link below. And as a bonus, if you want to earn easy commissions, click on the link below my subscribe link, and be sure to hit the bell notification. And let's get on to today's video right after this. Good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Tuesday, April 9th, 2019. This is my second video of the day. I did an urgent video earlier about the new YouTube guidelines for live streaming, mobile live streaming. I suggest you go see that video, because if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you're in for a rude surprise when I go all over that in that video. Today's video is going to be more about online income, and I just want to show you that I finally have my online stores pretty much on automatic pilot, even though I do need to continue to produce new products on a regular basis and monitor and my stores, just like I monitor the analytics and everything here on my YouTube channel. So without further delay, let's get into what I'm talking about here and the emails I get right after this transition. Okay, here we are. This is a recent email from my Redbubble store, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. It says, "Just thinking, admiring the United States picked your work above millions of others. Good thing you're not getting paid and just warm and fuzzy feelings, right? Blah blah blah." So yeah. So, and to keep an eye on all your earnings, check your analytics dashboard. This is for my store, which I do, and sales history. Please note this could take up to 48 hours in your dashboard. But I check my analytics in all my stores just like I do YouTube. Anyway, this is what sold a classic t-shirt. I sold a t-shirt of a classic car. I've had to make some adjustments with my still photos. A point I want to make: you can get nailed with copyrights for still images just like you can with videos. I've had to remove quite a few products just for not paying attention. I submitted something and I didn't really edit the photograph, and unfortunately it came back to me. But anyway, I removed it. What happened is I accidentally had a logo or words or things that were copyrighted. In fact, I actually had the title of one of my stores with a quote that I had to replace because that quote was copyrighted. I didn't realize it, but I was notified. I made all the corrections. So you can get copyrights not just for music or images, but for words as well. So if, as a matter of fact, I did a recent video of be brutal with your time, and I got that phrase from Roberto Blake. But before I did the video, I made the thumbnail and everything, and before I made the video and posted it, I contacted Roberto Blake on Instagram, and I let him know that I liked the phrase and I wanted to make sure it was okay, and he gave me a thumbs up, so I proceeded. So anyway, yeah, so and I get a few of these, so it's kind of nice to see these kind of emails on a regular basis. Now let's go to my other store here, my Zazzle store. New sales from your store. Hi, Karl's Designs. Look what is recently sold. Antique car is a sketch. This is about something I did about 2 years ago. But I can make some of my images, and in my editing, what I can do, there's a process, and I can convert the image, and it all depends on, it has to be the right the right type of image, but I can have all these different layers, then merge everything and have it look as if somebody had taken a pen and pencil and actually wrote that. So some of my work from 2 years ago that I've posted are finally starting to sell, and so it's kind of nice getting these emails on a regular basis. The point I'm getting at here is, I'm not monetized on YouTube, but my goal is still to be over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch time, the minutes, the hours, or whatever it is. Anyway, the minimums to get monetized with AdSense. Now, here's my point. In the last few weeks, just based on my channel and the number of subscribers, and more importantly, the number of watch time, the watch time hours, the more time they are on YouTube. That's really where you add up on AdSense. But anyway, if I was still monetized, just two of the last few sales would equal more money than 3 or 4 years of AdSense income put together. See, so and a lot of channels say don't just try and survive on YouTube with AdSense revenue, and they're right, because if you do, you're going to starve to death, really, unless you have you're somebody like PewDiePie or somebody like that, sure, but never ever ever put all your eggs in one basket. How I think of getting up to the level for monetization on YouTube, I look at that as like a bonus. I'm doing all this other stuff, and I am getting some really nice commissions, okay? But I add AdSense income on that. Whatever I would get when I'm able to start earning AdSense income, that little bit of amount I can build up and build up and build up, get better equipment, use that for better equipment, and treat it like a bonus, as a bonus. And I like to go out to eat. There's some really nice places in town. I live centrally located, so give myself a treat, a nice dinner every now and then. That's how I am approaching any kind of AdSense revenue. Treat it as a bonus. Yes, you will always want to strive for that AdSense revenue, but don't make that your number one source of income. Never, ever, ever use your YouTube channel to launch and whatever else you're doing as far as earning income. This is what I did. So when it took me 5 years to get my online stores to where they're at. Originally, when I started out, because now I have thousands of products on several different things, but it took me 5 years to do that, and actually it took me 5 years to get the quality products on those stores. I've actually removed some of my older work because I looked at it and I had to ask myself this question: would I buy it? And if the answer is no, I delete it from the store, really, because some of my beginning works just really aren't that good. So, and actually on Zazzle, the screen we're looking at here, if nobody's looking at your product, this is in their terms, they don't show it, because there's all kinds of other creators and artists out there, and that's just a waste of their space, and that makes sense. If I have something on there that's nobody's looking at, they're not gonna put it up there. See, they show things kind of like the way YouTube does. So if you have a product out there and it's taken off, well, chances are more people are going to see it because the store puts it out there. So it's really important to create good products on your stores, just like it is to create good products on YouTube. In other words, good quality videos. That's what I'm getting at. So again, before I close out, I'm going to reiterate, just don't count on AdSense by itself. Yes, you want to strive for that AdSense revenue. And yes, consider AdSense revenue as a bonus for everything else what you're doing. Your bulk of your income will come from other things, and just think of the AdSense, and eventually your AdSense will be pretty darn good if you're consistent and you do really good stuff all the time. So anyway, that's the gist of it. Again, I have a very important video that I just did earlier this morning that I got from vidIQ, and I want to thank vidIQ very much. I love vidIQ, and I want to give them that shout out because I was on my phone just scrolling at it, and I came across it. Very important video that I did earlier this morning concerning live streaming on mobile devices. And if you don't have 100,000 subscribers, you need to go see that video, because I am striving to help smaller people, but I said all that in the other video. So anyway, I just wanted to get this out, show you. See, before I go, I don't show you any of my dollar and cent stuff, okay? I just showed you that I make sales. Now, whether or not these sales are big, I'm not going to tell. That's personal. The dollar and cents amount is personal. But I'll tell you, the amounts are small, but the amounts together on these sales are more than I'd make in a few years from AdSense. That was the point. So, but I don't need to tell you any dollar and cent stuff. I'm not going. I never will. People like to show income things, and I don't think it's professional. I think it's tacky. I think it's bragging. Anyway, that's the point of it. That strive towards your monetization goals on YouTube. Treat the AdSense income as basically a bonus to your main income source. Period. You work it that way, you're gonna make some money. Okay, well that's it. I'm gonna talk to you later, and be sure to check out my video that I did just earlier this morning.